Alright, now we're taking a look at the Silver and Dumont Farms here combined on Birch Avenue, Dwight and Josh. So here on the north side, you know, is the L-shaped piece goes straight out, down, and across out there, and then that links up directly adjacent to the Silver Farm. So this is the Dumont Farm on the north. 3 utility bins that we left, really just for utility storage and use during harvest. There's a lane there on the north side of the bins, which we'll go down here in a bit, and I can show you a bit more of the interior. These farms are really hard to see from the road. This is one of the CRP pieces that's coming out here in 2 years, which will farm all of this. A little bit sandier knob here, but it's completely farmable. Then you drop it in the back, and that's where it opens up into the 180-acre, really wide open field that sits behind the creek bottom back there. And so this is the narrow inlet that goes straight out. You can see the creek out there where it lays out there. This knob here in CRP and that knob over there in CRP will both come out here in 3 years, and then we'll farm them. And then as you can see all the way out there, you can see where the creek goes through, and we'll move the crops into the creek as well when that CRP comes out. And so this farm will just slowly become more and more tillable. It's already, you know, in the low 5s, 5.25 here for the next 3 years, and we'll be able to push the rent up by bringing a lot more tillable acres into it. And then this is what will become the old fence line here, dividing line between these two farms right here as it goes in. So this will all come out, all the junk down this fence line will come out, and this will all get combined as a single farm to be farmed by our operator Ron Wessels that leases both farms, the Dumont Farm and the Silver Farm. You can see here 2 more sort of similar type knobs, you know, that were not in CRP. We took the trees and junk out of them. You can see how they're mostly farmed now at this point. Ron's not doing the little side hills there, but he's got most of those acres back into tillable production. So now we're into the heart of the Silver Farm here to the south. And you can see how well this opened up after we took the trees off those knobs and then completely eliminated the acreage, the giant acreage that used to be sitting right in front of us. And so this thing is just going to go, you know, a mile to a mile and a half directly to the east, you know, a full mile long between the two farms that we just drove down. This is the old lane on the south side of the Silver Farm, very similar to the one we saw on the north side of the Dumont Farm. We're going to leave these in here. It just makes it more accessible for Ron's big equipment, semis and such, to get, you know, kind of halfway out into the field without driving over, you know, the tillable ground. All right, so these are these two farms combined together. I mean, it's just really going to work well here to give us a year or two to get it set up and the rest of that stuff to come out of CRP. And in the meantime, you know, we're making good money on the yield, and it's only going to be in a better situation. All right, that's the Dumont and Silver Farms.